What's going on, everyone? How we doing today? It has been too damn long. It has been 4 months since I've done a real YouTube video out of my garage game room. Y'all know I live in California. The last 4 months have been basically a straight 4 months of 100+ degrees. Absolutely miserable. And I don't know if you can hear this. Just listen. That is the sound of rain, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful 75 degrees today in Southern California, with a possible hurricane coming tomorrow. We had an earthquake, we had a hurricane, all in about 12 hours, pretty absolutely insane. So we go from 100 degrees for like 4 months straight to a hurricane and an earthquake in the same 24-hour period. Absolutely insane. I got a lot of pickups to show you guys and some pretty important news about the channel. So without further ado, roll that intro.
What is up, guys? Retro Rick here, and you're watching my guy, Retro Obsessed.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Retro Obsessed. It's an obsession. Hope you guys are doing well out there. If you are new to the channel, this channel shows you that it is possible in today's day and age to find tons of retro nostalgia, video games, toys, movies, music, all that great stuff from the 80s and 90s that we grew up on, and you can find it very, very cheap and on a dime. All you got to do is work for it. This is what the channel's about. If you do like the kind of content, go ahead and do me a favor right now. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to be notified of my new videos coming out every so often for you guys. First and foremost, guys, little news about the channel. I don't think I'm going to be collecting any more video games and any more retro nostalgia.
Boo this man!
At least for the night. It's already 8:30. I'm gonna be going to bed in about 3 hours here. I'm done collecting for the night. I don't know what you want me to say, guys. I'm not done collecting. I see a lot of YouTube guys, a lot of YouTube channels, and they're just selling their collection. Why? Because they want some views on their videos. They want some clout. They're addicted. I don't know what to say. Yes, I'm addicted. I'm a hoarder. You know, I have thousands of video games. I have thousands of vinyl records. I have thousands of VHS, CDs, games, just all kinds of crap from the 80s and 90s. But you know what? I've collected it, you know, and I've spent all my hard-earned money on it. You know, it's mine. I'm not getting rid of it just because of some views and some clout on YouTube. Not gonna happen. Now, if you have to get rid of some or all of your collection for financial reasons, that's one thing. But just to do it, just to get some views for YouTube, it's not happening, not here. So if you're expected to see this video, you know, of me stopping my collection and hoarding, it's not gonna happen, guys. I'm here for the long haul, and as long as I'm financially able to, I'm gonna keep on doing it. You know, like I said, I have a four to five car garage. It is massive. It is my whole game room. You know, I have arcades, video games, toys, movies, vinyl records, laserdiscs, VHS, DVDs, Blu-rays, CRT TVs everywhere. And on the other side of my garage is where I have my workstation, because I work out of my house in the evening time after my full-time job. So I got basically 2 jobs right now. I got a lot of stuff. So this video is gonna be showing you all the last couple months worth of pickups. It's not a ton, but I still got some decent stuff, and it's a little bit of everything, some toys, video games, movies. Like I said, I collect it all. So let's get right down to it. Enjoy, guys.
It's time!
All right, first thing up here is a Knight Rider, Knight Rider car here. This is the kit, obviously, for the movie Knight Rider. I do collect a lot of Hot Wheels and cars, toys, if they're like from movies, stuff like that. Like I have a Back to the Future little setup, and used to love watching the Knight Rider when I was growing up. I saw this, where did I see that? I think I saw this at O'Reilly when I was actually working at my other job, and I had to pick it up. And yeah, Knight Rider car, pretty awesome there. All right, next thing up, this is actually a Funko Pop that my son got me for Father's Day. Yeah,
For my son!
that's how long it's been since I was able to do YouTube, a real YouTube video, because it was been since Father's Day, and I haven't made a video since then. But my son knows I love wrestling and knows that I love Undertaker. He was my favorite guy growing up, and he bought this for me, this double Funko Pop with the Undertaker and Paul Bear. Pretty cool there. Another piece from Father's Day. This one was from the wife. This is a hang on the back piece from my wife. She got it at Hobby Lobby, I believe. Pretty awesome. From Pac-Man, as always, to go with my little Pac-Man collection. It goes from red to blue. Pretty cool there. Love that piece. Thank you, wifey. And we're going to quickly go over some movies that I've also gotten over the last couple months. So y'all know me in Fast and Furious. I thought this was a really cool piece, but this is the Fast and Furious 20th anniversary steelbook. God loves steelbooks. I really like collecting steelbooks. There's just something about them is just really cool. But this is the Fast and Furious original movie 20th anniversary in steelbook. We got a CD. We got Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson storytellers. We have The Simpsons. I collect a lot of this series as well. This is The Simpsons complete first season on DVD. We have Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines on DVD. Family Guy, Volume 7. We have The Hills Have Eyes 2, unrated. Love horror movies, love scary movies. One of my favorite. And we got The Grudge 2. This is unrated director's cut. I don't know what comes with like their director's cut, if it's like special scenes or deleted scenes, whatnot. Not quite sure. And speaking of the Fast and Furious, I had to get Fast 9, the latest one. Well, F10 is technically the last one, the Fast 10. But this is the last one that was actually released. This is the F9. This is the director's cut steelbook. Got to have a steelbook in your collection if you collect stuff like me. All right, now we got into the games, guys. We have quite a few games to go through, so we're just gonna go through them really quick. Yeah, I got a few PC games at a yard sale. They were 50 cents a piece, snatched them all, didn't even ask. I just got them just because they were cool. I have a Windows 98 computer. So we have Police Quest SWAT 2. We have Privateer 2, The Darkening. Let's see, we have Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning. Might be like a DLC or just a straight game, I'm not sure 100%. And then we have Deer Drive, hunting season has arrived. Some good old deer hunting on the PC. Cool little PC games, I like those. All right, on to the video games. These two came from my buddy Kevin, Commonwealth Picker. He had this dual bundle. I think I paid $5 for them with shipping, so it wasn't too bad. I didn't have them, so they're going right into the collection. But that was Cabela's Outdoor Adventures for the PS2. And then Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2009 for the PS2. Like I said, I didn't have them, so they're going right into the collection, right onto the shelf, right over there somewhere. And we got a couple Wii games. I got these at a yard sale. I paid $1 a piece for them. And y'all know me, I love Wii. I am trying to go for a complete Wii set. And you know, if I already have them, I just save them and I bundle them all up with a Wii that I can find and make a few bucks off of them. Yeah, there might be 1 or 2 games I'm actually not familiar, and I know for sure I don't have them. This one is Mercury Meltdown Revolution. Interesting. Then we have Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. We have Rabbids Go Home, a comedy adventure. And Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots. And then last up for the Wii was Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam. But yeah, these were $1 a piece. I didn't even haggle them down. I just paid $1 a piece because I know there was a few of them for sure that I didn't have. And then the rest will go right into my eBay store, bundled up with another Wii package that I have. So one thing that I did want to show you that I actually got was an original fat Xbox. I actually found it at my local Habitat for Humanity. I took a gamble on it. It was $14.99, so it wasn't too much money. $14.99, it came with one, not the original Duke, but the second controller, the second generation Xbox controller, all the hookups, the AV cord, and it came with the original RF adapter, which I thought was crazy. I'd never seen an RF adapter on an Xbox. And then it came with the AV adapter as well, power cord, and it didn't have any games, but I paid 15 bucks for it. I already had one, so I cleaned it up as best as I could, tested it really good, it worked awesome, and I sold it on, I think, eBay. And it was, I think I sold it for 75 bucks. So it was a good deal. $15 in at 75. It gave me an extra 50 bucks or so for some more video games. So these three, nothing special. My buddy that works at the dumps gave them to me. He hasn't been finding too much recently, but he did find me a couple Xbox games for Xbox 360. This is Lego Jurassic World. and he just gave them to me because they're not really worth anything. So, and then we have Assassin's Creed Revelations for Xbox 360, disc only by itself. And then Destiny for the Xbox One. And he, like I said, he found these at the dumps. He hasn't been finding too much stuff recently. Some not much cool stuff, at least. A couple games here and there. They're free. Got to take them. And believe it or not, we actually found a couple N64 games. N64 games are actually getting harder and harder to find at the yard sales. I don't find them too often, but when I do, I pick them up. Even at $5 a piece, N64 games are crazy. Even Maddens are sale. I usually sell my Maddens for $9.99 plus shipping on eBay. So if I can pick them up for $1, I'm still gonna flip them and make 10 times my money. Can't go wrong with that. But anyway, the two games that I got, and one of them I had, one of them is actually in my eBay store right now, but this one I did not have, and this is Monster Truck Madness 64. And then this one I did have, so this one's on my eBay store, but it's Army Men's Sergeant Heroes. And this one might be the one that I had already, because as you can tell, it's already cleaned up and everything, and this one's kind of dirty and everything. But I already cleaned this one up, and this one's actually in my eBay store right now. So Army Men's Sergeant Heroes N64. And I think I paid $2.50 a piece for these, if I remember, at a yard sale. So not too bad. All right, next up is a package from my friends over at Thrift Delicious over at Wabash, Indiana. Go check them out. I will leave a link down below. Like I always do, you guys see me talk about these guys all the time, always hooking me up. And I believe this is one of their whatnot deals, and they were having a retro video game sale. So I got some decent retro video games for some decent prices, way below market, that's for sure. Some I bought just to flip, and some I bought for the personal collection. So we got some NES, SNES, and I think one PS game. So we have Tetris for the NES. We have Black Label Baseball, NES Play Action Football. We have John Elway's Quarterback, the Chess Master. That's all for the NES. For SNES, we have John Madden Football, which I believe is for 1992, which ironically I did not have because I did sell off some of my Nintendo collection to a buddy of mine, Pac-Man case, a while back due to financial reasons, and I'm slowly getting all the games back that I had that I ended up selling him. So, and then also for SNES is we got NCAA basketball. Like I said, nothing fancy, nothing worth a lot of money, but they're going right into the collection, and that's what I needed. So, and then also for the SNES, a CIB complete copy of Hole-in-One Golf. I don't see, Super Nintendo games that often anymore, especially complete. And you can tell, look, someone had it for $1.99 at one time. Pretty cool. I think I paid $5 for this, but a complete SNES game for $5, I can dig it. And then last one up from them for the PS1 is the Gran Turismo for the PS1, the double pack. Awesome. Love this game. This is actually one of them that I sold as well. Glad to have this back because I am a huge Gran Turismo fan, and glad to have that one back into the collection. So yeah, that's what I got from Aaron and Tracy over at Thrift Delicious. So guys, thank you as always. This one was a thrift store find. I don't know anything about it. It's a Nintendo 3DS game. This is Lego Chima Label's Journey. It was actually $4.99 behind the glass at my local Goodwill, I believe. I want to say it was Goodwill, but it was behind the glass. It was $4.99. Didn't know anything about it, but I don't see 3DS games that often anymore. And this is, 100% complete with the game manual case and everything. Don't know what it's worth. I haven't looked it up yet, but Lego Chima Label's Journey for the Nintendo 3DS, and I paid $5 for that. All right, guys, last up, some pretty good ones. This one, I know for a fact, I went to a yard sale, I think it was about a month ago. First thing in the morning, probably about 8 o'clock in the morning or so, went to, I think, 2 or 3 yard sales. Didn't come across anything. This third or fourth yard sale in, I came across one PS2 game, and I don't remember which one it is. I want to say it was Test Drive PS2. And I asked him how much it was. He goes, I think he said it was $2. I'm like, all right, that's not too bad. Do you happen to have any other video games laying around? He goes, actually, I do. Look underneath the table that you're at, and I think there might be a few PS2 games left. So I'm like, okay, so I go out there, and boom, we got some PS2 games. Now, this guy was like me. Obviously, he was a racing fan because every single game that I got was all racing games. And in the end, I paid $10 for all these games. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So a little under $2 a piece for all of them. I just grabbed them all and I said, we do $10 for them all. He said, yeah. And which is cool. I think I have a couple of them going into my collection and then a couple of them going to eBay. But we got Test Drive PS2. That was the first one that I saw. Then we have Pro Race Driver. I don't actually remember I think I ever played that game. I have to check that one out because you know me, I love race car movies or race car games. We have Need for Speed Undercover, and then one of the greatest games ever made, Need for Speed Underground. This is the greatest hits version for the PS2. I think Underground 2 is better, but Underground 1 just started that whole racing scene for the underground racing. It was awesome. We have Need for Speed Carbon. He was definitely a Need for Speed guy. Props to him, he was awesome. And then last game, never heard of this one, but it is called Drone Racers for the PS2. Have you check it out there, Drone Racers. Never heard of it before, but it looks like a really fast-paced, action-packed racing game. It looks like you can play a lot of different style ATVs, almost like a FX, F-Zero style, ATV style, drone cars. I don't know, pretty awesome. I never seen it before. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever played this Drone Racers. Pretty awesome. I love the look of the cover art and the gameplay in the back. It just looked really awesome to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. That's all my pickups. Like I said, not too many pickups. It hasn't been a couple months since I was able to show you guys all the stuff that I've gotten over the last couple months. Nothing bought in a store. Everything found out in the wild, which is showing you that it is still possible in today's age to find all this stuff out in the wild. You just gotta hunt for it, guys. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm here to stay. I'm not selling anything unless something happens financially. I ain't going anywhere, guys, so you're stuck with me. So, but that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am retro obsessed. It's an obsession. Have a good one, guys. Be safe out there. Peace.
Hadouken!